Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for you to see what is in store for today, but before we do that, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel before you leave, and let's get started. So today's Boxycharm, and as you see, it's like almost as big as my screen because I got Boxyluxe. So every 3 months, they're doing this thing called Boxyluxe, which is where you get more products than you would in your regular Boxycharm. That's why it's so huge. I'll be getting one of these in March, June, September, and December. So this is the first one and I'm really excited about it. We got 11 products, 12 technically if you want to count the cutest bag you've ever seen in your life. It is a tote bag. It says Tote's a Charmer. So freaking cute. It's like a little tote bag. So that didn't count as like one of the products, but we got that, so it was pretty cute and I wanted to mention that. So next is this little cute headband, of course. It's from the Vintage Cosmetics Company. It's a dolly makeup headband. Basically, you can wear this while you're putting on your makeup or whatever. That's why I put it on. I've been thinking about like doing that sometimes, just instead of using like a clip to pull my hair back, just using maybe one of these every once in a while. So today I'm going to try this out. I like it so far. I've had it on for a couple minutes. I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't like hurt my head or give me a headache before I started filming. It seems a little bit tight, but it's not like anything like too crazy. So here is the book, which is huge also. Here's some coupons on the back if you guys want to use them. So this month's was called Wildflower. That's why I'm wearing a shirt with flowers on it. Thought that would go good with the theme. But here are the products that I got. If I don't mention everything, you guys can pause it and read up on it if I don't mention everything that it says from all these. This headband is $4.99, so it's $5, so that's not bad, and it's like reusable where you can wash it and use it again basically. Juicy Beauty Stem Cellar Anti-Wrinkle Boost Serum. I'll just run through all the prices real quick before I go over everything. The Tarte Avenue Princess Chisel Palette is $45. The Galactic Skin Glow Duo is $26. The Pretty Vulgar Nightingale Smoky Eyeshadow Palette is $35. The r+co Dry Shampoo is $17. The Smashbox Limited Edition Photo Finish Primer Water is $32. The Sol de Janeiro Sunset Glow Oil is $35. The Grande Cosmetics Hydra Plump Liquid Lipstick is $25. The Luxie Airbrush Foundation Brush is $38. The Juicy Beauty Booster Serum, like I said, is that's the one I just showed you, is $80. It's kind of expensive. The Alamar Cosmetics Ojitos brush set is $18, and like I said, the headband is $4.99. So that's how much everything is, and that's what I got. I'm going to use the serum. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's basically a collab with Nicole Concilio. I've always really liked the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Here's mine right here. I have a little one, and I have also had just recently, before I knew what I was getting in my Boxyluxe, bought a replacement regular big one. So I guess I didn't really have to do that because I'd be getting this one. So I'm going to assume that it's going to perform the same, but it's centering citrus is the smell. I normally use my Photo Finish Primer to like wet my beauty sponges before I apply my makeup, but I'm not going to do that today because we actually got a foundation brush, so I'm going to use that. So I'm actually just going to use this to prime my face. I have the Sol de Janeiro, I don't know if I'm saying that brand right, I'm sorry. The Sunset Glow Oil. So this is what the actual component looks like. Put on your body, or you can mix it in with your foundation. So I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty foundation, and I already have them both squirted into my little mixing bowl. So that's what this is obviously the foundation, and this is the glow oil, so it's like really like glowy and golden and stuff like that. So I'm going to be mixing those together, but first I'm going to like dip my finger into it, show you guys real quick what it looks like. And I was gonna put like a little bit, you're able to see my neck, so I was gonna put a little bit on my neck just to see what it looks like on the body. Just basically leaves like a little bit of a glow on the body. I'm gonna use my new foundation brush that I got in my Boxycharm, Boxyluxe. It's the Luxie 732 airbrush foundation brush. This foundation brush seems to be applying the foundation really seamlessly. And just a disclaimer that I want to say on like all my Boxycharm or ipsy or any of my videos where I'm using new products, this is all first impressions. So I'll in the description box, I'll put like a few weeks later, like how I'm actually still feeling about everything. So everything that I'm using, I've never used any of these products before besides the Smashbox Primer Water. I've never used the Nicole Concilio version of it, the one that's citrus smelled, but I've used it before. So that's the only product that I've ever used out of all this stuff. And of course my Fenty foundation, but everything else is like first impression wise, so I just always want to make that disclaimer out there. I don't want to have to mention it 60 times in the video, which sometimes I do anyway, but I just wanted to make that clear that everything that I'm using is first impressions wise. Today I could love it, tomorrow I could hate it. I mean, it's just, that's kind of how makeup works, and something that works for me may not work for you, and something that works for you may not work for me. So if I don't like something, whether it be in this video or any video, I'm sorry if that's like your favorite thing. But I just always like to kind of try to put that stuff out there just so you guys know. Galactic Skin Glow in Moonlight Duo. So one side's like a goldy color, the other side's like a pinkish color. I think they look really pretty looking in my little mirror from it. The pink one I feel like is a little more subtle than the gold one. The Tarte Parkavenue Princess palette. Isn't this so pretty? Isn't it? So this is what it is. So I feel like Halo would be a good one for me to set my face with. So now I'm going to actually go in with bronzer. I'm going to try Angle, which is this one right here. The foundation on my face, like now I feel like there's like no foundation like right there, and it like seems like it's like kind of dark. Just to make sure that I didn't mess up. I mean, my face doesn't feel like really wet or anything, but I'm gonna try to set this side of my face a little bit harder, but I'm just gonna try again and see what happens. I didn't do it on that side. That's so weird, like how this side and that side looks so much different. Like this one obviously looks better. So maybe I didn't have my face set good enough to start applying the bronzer, because that side looks amazing. Now we got these eyeshadow brushes from Alamar Cosmetics. But what I'm going to use to do my eyeshadow I got in my Boxycharm, and I'm really excited. It's the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale eyeshadow palette. On the inside, isn't the packaging so adorable? It like actually looks like a little castle. First I'm going to go in with Nocturnal, and I'm just going to use that all over the lid. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Hide and Seek, and I'm going to put that in the crease. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Flip Out, and I'm going to add that to the crease also. I'm going to go in with the shade Swoop, and I'm going to put that on the outer edge right here. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Clutch right here, and I'm going to try it without spraying it, and I'm going to apply that to the lid. Use the All Nighter, which is the black shade, and I'm going to use that to stamp as eyeliner on the lid. Use the shade Hide and Seek and put that in the lower lash line. So that's the eyeshadow look that I came up with on that side. I go in with the shade Hide and Seek, and I'm going to put that in the crease. I'm going to go in with the shade Dark Side, and I'm going to put that in the crease. Go in with the shade After Midnight. I'm going to put that in the crease also. That in shade Silver Spoon, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. Then I'm going to go over it with Break Free. So I'm going to take Pillow Fight, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone on both eyes and to highlight the inner corner. Which is I Spy, and I'm going to use the flat brush, and I'm going to put that in the lower lash line. So these are the two eyeshadow looks that I came up with. I like how both of them turned out. There is one thing that I'm not going to be able to use. It's this r+co dry shampoo. I washed my hair today, so I don't need to use a dry shampoo, but I will put in the comments how this worked out for me. And last but not least, I have this Grande Lips Hydra Plump Liquid Lipstick, semi-matte, in shade Rebel Raisin. I'm always scared to use plumping lipsticks or lip glosses or whatever because it always burns for me. I feel like it's applying a really patchy, but like the formula is like so thick, it's like hard to spread it out. Normally the tingling's so intense that I have to like hurry up and take it off right away. I mean, yeah, I feel it and it's kind of annoying and I hope it goes away, but right now it just kind of feels like minty tingly, like it's not anything like too crazy. I'll just tell you how I feel about everything. The serum, like I said, this is kind of something you'd probably have to try multiple times before you're like, yes, this is the best thing ever. Of course, a lot of these things would probably be like that, but serums and like things like that especially. So it's anti-wrinkle, so that's nice. Is it worth $80? I would say no. You could definitely find other serums for cheaper than that still work. With the primer water, it's limited edition, so if you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it. If not, if you just want to try it out, there's a littler version, like this is the full size and this is the littler version. In the full size you get 3.9 ounces and in the smaller one you get 1 fluid ounce. So there's a little bit of a difference, but the small one's like 14 or 15 bucks, so that's definitely better than, I think this is like 32. So if you wanted to try it out, you should probably get the smaller version first, which these don't come in the small version, just the normal one does, but this one's limited edition anyway. I really did like this. I'm definitely going to use it, of course, because I already like the product. This one just has a little bit of added benefits of being Nicole Concealio collabed with this and that it smells like citrus. With the glow oil, I do really like it also. It looks like really, like it doesn't feel like sticky or anything on the skin. It makes it just kind of look like a little, makes your skin look a little glowy, and it makes your makeup, like if you mix it in, it makes it look, it makes you look a little like more glowy and dewy and things like that, so I'll definitely be using this again. The Galactic Duo Highlights, I liked how both of them look. They're both really pretty. With the Park Avenue Princess Palettes, I got a little problem going on this side, but this side looks really good and chiseled and nice. It did set my face good. With this, make sure you get your face set really good before you go in with bronzer. We learned that today. The eyeshadow palette is really nice. I think there's some really pretty shades in here and they blend really well. This foundation brush from Luxie applied my foundation amazingly, so I'll definitely use this all the time. Like I just got, like I go through like kind of phases, I feel like, where like I only want to apply my foundation with a brush and I only want to apply my foundation with like this kind of brush or this kind of brush, or just, you know, some type of beauty sponge, like the Real Techniques one is the one I'm using right now and I really love it. But just like I kind of go through phases, and right now I was in a beauty blenders phase, but now I think I might go back to brushes because this applied my foundation amazingly. Lip product, now that I've been talking and stuff like that, it did not dry completely down, so just know that. I feel like it's still kind of patchy, like maybe it's just the color or because it doesn't dry down all the way, but like where I touched and like kind of in other spots, it's kind of like uneven. Then the dry shampoo I'll have to use off camera at some point and let you guys know how it works for me. At the bottom of all my Boxycharm or Ipsy videos, I will put a little description of how everything's working out for me, if I still like it or not, or why I do or don't like it. And also I have a Boxycharm referral link, and that's in the description box also. If you want to use that to purchase Boxycharm, I get more points to review more things for you guys. And I really like this headband. I feel like it held my hair back. Yeah, it kind of like slips off a little bit, but it's probably just because of the way I have it on versus putting my hair through it, because I just kind of have it in like that. but the prices for everything is kind of expensive, so buy it at your own risk. Am I saying you need to run out and go grab everything? No, but something I do think you'd probably like is the primer water, which I already have used before and loved forever. So if you guys wanted to try the, like, you know, $15 little 1 ounce version of it just to try it, yeah, that's something I definitely think would probably be something you would want to run out and grab. But other than that, all this other stuff is kind of like preference, because some of it's really expensive. So knowing that if you got Boxycharm, you could get products like this where this stuff is like well over how much you spent on the actual box, and you get a bunch of new products to try. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any video suggestions, please comment them down below. My Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are at GlamGirlGray. See you next time.